Hello there, I'm Sconchulous, and this is the latest stream, yo, Liz. I'm making it last today, the intro. That was the longest Sconchulous intro ever, I guess. Today I'm walking in the opposite direction. It's been 2 weeks since we've played because we played Tokon, so I forgot some things. I tried to grind a little earlier today, and I just ended up doing the gambling mission. I just ended up spamming the gambling mission for like 30 minutes, and I deleted all of my money. So I had to reload a previous save where I didn't do that. But on the last episode, nothing happened. We did side quests for Tora, and it was not important, and I got mad because Tora is an annoying character. You forgot everything? What? No, I didn't. I remember what happened in the last episode. Nothing important happened, so it is forgettable. In the episode before that, we were fighting in a tournament, and it was cool. My money! It was a sad grinding session. Lan, wake up. It's morning. If we don't hurry, we'll be late. Finally, time for, Yai's dying adventure. School again? It's tough being an elementary school student. That's so charming. Really gets you in his headspace. You'll probably be the last one to class again today. Aw, shut up. Come on, we'd better hurry. My biggest worry is my homework. So it's been a while since we took time to play Marvel Tokon. And finally the effects of Marvel Tokon are being seen. I played Marvel Tokon made me want to watch all the Marvel movies. And now finally I have pretty much watched all of them from the Infinity Saga. I'm about to watch Infinity War tonight, and I have watched every other Marvel movie. The last movie that I watched before stream was Zoolander, which was the least important of the Infinity Saga so far. I don't see what that had to do with any of the superheroes. But I liked that it had, like... I'm gonna pretend it was a superhero movie. I just wanted to watch it, and I'd never seen it before, and it was good. I'm in my watching all the movies that I've wanted to watch for years era, so I'm gonna watch 12 Angry Men soon, but not this week. Ooh, we made it. Does something seem different today? Hey, Mail. Lan, you're only just in time. Did you see Thor 2? Thor 2 was one of the ones that was pretty bad. I like Thor a lot. Thor 1, that's like super underrated. The family drama is tight. The Thor is charming as heck. Thor is far less charming in Thor 2. He seems more stilted, and he talks in a much weirder way. In Thor 1, he's, like, confident. He's like, haha, I'm Thor, hello. There's blackface in Zoolander. Zoolander was crazy. The blackface was not necessary. It didn't need to be there. It was definitely one of those, haha, they couldn't make that today movies. Like, there was one part that Thor 2 sucked. It was really bad. It was super mid, like, okay, Lan, you only just in time, you should wake up earlier. Now that I think about it, Dex isn't here either. I want to ramble and damble, but I also want to progress this story. Let's walk around. Hello, classmate. I seem much older than you. You're like a 5th grader, I'm like a 7th grader, right? Did you watch The Casket Kids last night? No, too bad, it was a great episode. Well, brag about it even more, why don't you? He's reminding me of one time in middle school, since we all, like... didn't watch all the same stuff all the time. Kids would just lie about what they saw on TV. The most infamous to me was when South Park episode 200 came out. Well, I'm back. You guys sure must... She's not dead. I thought this episode was going to be about her surviving the hospital. I thought we had to go back to the hospital. I thought there was going to be more drama. No worries. I'm back and better than ever. So why isn't Dex here to tell me how much How much you miss me? I forget what her brain damaged voice is, but I guess she's, like, normal again now. Good morning, Lan. Miss Marie's here. That's not Miss... Okay, we just had to talk to all our classmates. Zoolander was really good. I liked it because it was, like... Okay, so parts of it sucked. In, like, the first 10 seconds of the movie, you are flash-blinged by a Donald Trump cameo. And he's like, Zoolander, he's, like, the best. Okay, good. I don't want to do a Donald Trump... I can't be bothered to do it on... Hey, guys. Wait, Miss Mary, do you know where Dex is? Is he coming today? Well, Dex is something wrong with Dex, Miss Mary? Dex is gone rogue. Why did she live? Miss Mary? Yai is, like, permanently brain damaged now. I was excited about the Yai dying plot. It was kind of a fun development. They underutilized that drama. Actually, Dex asked me not to tell anyone, but from today we will be... Well, he will be moving to a new school. I thought she was going to say he's the new teacher. You're kidding. What? This sucks. That better not happen. I mean, that's obviously not going to happen. The files are in the computer. I like that movie. Okay, the very funniest part by a lot to me was one of those, oh, you can't say that today. I also love how he talks in this stupid voice the whole movie. He's like... It was really good. I just needed a break from all the Marvelisms. What was Dex thinking? He should have told us something this important. The funniest part in Zoolander was when all of his friends die. They introduce his friends 5 minutes ago, and they are like, I love being alive. Being a male model is great. And they're just happy and laughing, and then they just die in a fire because the movie is stupid and wants to have drama, I guess. So his friends die. And they're at the funeral, and he's like, I love them so much. Like, they were like brothers to me. But not like blood brothers in the way that black people say brother, which I'm pretty sure is much more meaningful. And that was absolutely mind-blowing to me. Like, that understanding of language was just really cool. He has a bunch of moments where he's just really smart in that movie, and you're like, he's so cool. I want to be this childlike and whimsical in life. Like giving a you-googliggy. He's just such a beautifully well-spoken person. Why is it so quiet? We're so sad about Dex leaving that the sound has been ripped from the game. 8 points at least. What is this? Oh, it's our test scores. I was gonna say... I was talking about South Park episode 200. When that was coming out, my friend lied about the contents of the episode, and he basically just recounted, like... Because that episode is basically like 100 South Park episodes all meeting together. I've never even seen it at this point. But it's like every South Park reference coming together from all of the old seasons. So he's like, oh, this happens and this happens. And he just started telling me about old episodes happening in the context of the episode 200. And I was like, there's no way all of this can happen. This would be like a 90-minute episode. I just remember being really frustrated with him when I realized he was lying to me. Because I thought it sounded like the coolest episode ever, then it wasn't real. Dex, no! You can't do it, Dex! Huff, huff, the door is locked. We're too late! What were you thinking, Dex? Moving without telling us. Knucklehead Lan! Is this it, Mega Man? He's just gone, I'll never see him again. Don't say that. Of course we'll see Dex again. It won't do you any good getting all depressed. Come on, let's go back to school. Oh my god, Lan is here. I mean, Lan, what are you doing here? Dex, why are you just going to leave without telling us? I really felt like it was like Dex is like he was reacting like he was dead. Why would Dex move schools? He lives here. Why is he moving? What were you thinking? Where are your friends, Dex? Lan, I'm sorry. I tried to tell you guys, but whenever we were together, the words just wouldn't come out. The double ellipses. Why do you look so glum? Now's no time to... I can't do a good girl voice. Now's no time to cry. Let's show Dex our gratitude. Episode 7 and I'm 8 and I'm still like... not have voice for male. Yai and male and... everyone! I mean, I don't have a voice for Lan. It constantly changes. Anyway, I'm sorry. I want to do good voices, but it's hard. And there's 8 characters at any given time. I'm sorry, Dex. I know I promised to be quiet. Take good care of yourself in Netop. Dex, no! Happy farewell. I'll use my I forget. It's too many voices. Okay, I should just give up on doing voices. Let's email each other, okay? Say hi to Chisao for him. I like Chisao. He had the best voice. We're gonna miss you, Dex. Good luck in your new school. You can leave this class in my hands. Everybody loved Dex so much more than I got the impression. Email is crazy. Dude, I used to email people all the time. I used to have so many emails with my high school girlfriend, and I used to think about when I would go, I was like, one day I'll look back on these nostalgically. I kind of want to look back on them because I think they're still, it would be really hard to, but I kind of want to. Alright, take a good look, guys, because I'm going to become the best net battler in a different city. That's why I'm moving, so I can be the best somewhere else. Because I always lose here. I'll be there. Thanks for everything. Goodbye. I'm writing myself out of the story because I haven't been impactful. Only really Lan has done anything. Dex is really gone. He didn't really get to talk much. I mean, we didn't really get to talk much. Are you okay, Lan? Are you like, was he actually your friend suddenly? In the last episode, I was literally wondering, like, are any of these people even his friends? Like, Male, he doesn't understand that she has I guess the Male, like, yes. Yeah, it doesn't seem like he really, like, ever jokes around or has fun with... I guess they all hang out together, so yeah, they are. So, what do you want to do today, Mega Man, now that Dex is dead? It's no fun with Dex being dead. Beep, beep, beep. Male, it'd be funny if it would be funny... Oh. I thought you said it would be funny if Dex was here. Oh, it's Mamoru, that boy from the hospital. It says, thank you for the other day. Come play again. Back to the hospital. I'm glad to have a dying child subplot back in the game. That's the drama I wanted. The drama level has dropped a lot since Yai is back. But, out of the ones I watched, Thor 2 was probably the second worst one. That's the only one so far that I'm like, oh, it was kind of bad. But I'm about to... So Thor 2, I liked Loki. I thought Loki was more tricksterous. He was more believably tricksterous, like he didn't sell himself out like he does in Ragnarok. In Ragnarok, he's very silly, which is more fun. He becomes more cartoony and likable. Ragnarok is, like, one of the best ones. Let's see. We've got to go to the hospital. But in Thor 2, everybody's really boring. I think Thor 2 sucks because Thor himself is really boring, and that's the most charming character in the show, in the series. So he's not good in... Well, he's good in the first one. But he's really good in 3, and then I want to see the one that everybody hates. I'm excited to get to that one. Soon I will talk about the bad Marvel movies. Which I guess Thor 2 is one of. But so far the worst one by a lot is Hulk 2008. Because literally nothing happens in it. He's just running away the whole time. Like, the movie starts out, and he's like, oh my god, I gotta get away. And then there's like a 5-minute scene of him running away from the police. Where there's, like, no dialogue, nothing fun is happening. It's just him running. I wonder where Mamoru is. Dying, hopefully? Dramatic dying child scene. And it does all the fun backstory of him, like, becoming the Hulk in, like, the opening cutscene. Like, the opening title scroll looks like an Xbox 360 game, and it contains the entire backstory of him becoming the Hulk. He's a wanted man. Huh. I kind of want to watch Spider Noir. There's so much stuff to watch. I made a list of all the things I want to watch, and it's so many things. And it's making me overwhelmed. But, you know, I'm not going to lie. At the same time, this is cringe. But obviously, as, like, a depressed person who's neurotypical, I get a lot of my joy from different things. Like, for the longest time, Teppen was my raison d'être, the thing that was keeping me going. You know, I was like, oh, the Teppen sets, I've got to play all the Teppen, I gotta not KMS for the Teppen, and I feel like already, like, I feel like I am very happy with the time I've spent with Teppen. Like, I feel like one of my great joys in life will have been Teppen. It's a life well lived because of Teppen. You want to watch okay, wait, I'll make a note of live action Mario. Because I'm also about to hit, like, my just watch some BS moment. Like, we're about to be done with the Infinity Saga, so I'm going to take some break and watch some bullshit. And we were talking about Zoolander earlier, so it's just movie era. Like, we've had our Teppen era, and we'll continue playing Capcom games. and talking about movies, I think, is, like, gonna be a weird direction for the channel, is where I'm really obsessed with movies now, which I used to be, and then I, like, fell out of love with... I just stopped being as into media and stuff. I don't know, I think I was just depressed and didn't realize in what ways I was depressed. Where is Chisao? Where is Child? Let's go find Mamoru. And this year I've just gotten back into music, and that's made me really happy, and now I'm getting back into movies. Is making me really happy, and for a long time I was just into video games, you know, so video games are the best. That's still one of my biggest interests, but now I want to watch all the movies, motherfucker. Where is To the Child? No, I don't want to ever battle this guy again. He's had too much screen presence. The live-action Mario is the good one. I could honestly believe it, because I haven't seen Mario Galaxy yet, but it seems awesome. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. I'm going to watch it and be like, yeah. Where is the child? I don't want to... Where is the child? Let's go see Mamoru. Okay, he was not here, I guess. He didn't go to watch the fights. So, freaking the first Mario is, like... It's awesome because you get to see a Mario level on a movie. That's kind of cool, I guess. You get to see them run through a Mario level, but it's not really a movie, you know, like, I don't know, the first one was fun. I went away from it thinking, wow, Mario is a new movie star, and it's probably better than the first Sonic movie. My favorite band is Skullhead. I've never listened to them. If they're a band, then I will listen to them. Heck yes. I will listen to them later, maybe, like, on my way walking home from work or something, or before bed. Those are, like, 2 prime music listening times where I can, like, pay attention to some music. I wonder where Mamoru is. Is he out looking at the sea? Is he out? Oh, he's out looking at the sea. Hello, Mamoru. I will listen to Skullhead while watching the live-action Mario movie. Lan, you came. I'm okay. So what do you think? Nice breeze, huh? I always came here on days... Wait, he's dying. He doesn't talk like this. Wow, you can see the horizon. I've been looking at this view since I was 3. I like the part in Zoolander where he goes... I have the black lung. Since you were 3, that means it's been like a day. I've been hospitalized for a day. He looks like he's 3. I don't understand. I have a condition called heart blowing up disease. HBD. Wait, that's happy birthday. I have a disease called happy birthday. Me and the ocean. It helps me forget all my troubles. I long for the sea. I didn't read what he said, but he's got a seaman's heart. Like, he's a whaler. He read Moby Dick and it inspired... I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, I don't feel like reading Mamoru's... Is there a battle chip you want? So I'm just inventing dialogue for him. A battle chip? What? Let's see. I'd like to get my hands on that battle chip everyone on the beach street's been talking about. It's called Ice Ball In, but it's extremely rare. I'd be really happy if I could just get a... How do I get this? The heart of a sailor. The sailing is in his blood. Really? Alright. No more seaman joke. No more sailing. Sailing is pretty awesome. I don't know, anyway. Really? Alright, promise me. Yippee! Yippee! I want to pull up a guide and figure out how to get this chip. I don't want to grind for this stupid chip. Mamoru, no! It's the seaman's heart I was talking about. Relax your body and take deep breaths. I'm feeling a little better after that. Hurry up and call a doctor quick before he has another attack. I think he just has asthma, so I can relate to this child. He's just, like, breathing a lot. He's just like, Mega Man, how do you know so much? Because he's died. That's true. No way. What? This is kind of suddenly, like, more personal. Now's not the time for this, Lang. Go get a doctor. Whoa. We don't have time to fulfill his dying wish. He's dying. We have to save him first. You're a doctor. You're not helping. You're a doctor. Shh, you can make a noise. But the child is dying. I understand the circumstance. None of you understand the circumstances. Where's the doctor? This is another... He's already dead. Exactly. This is another sequence that I want a countdown for. There's been like 2 sequences so far where I was like, this could have had a countdown. I think that the child dying of asthma or whatever, cancer, asthmatic super cancer, anime sickness of the highest level should have a countdown on screen. Hello? This is the hospice room because it has the child hospice room because it has the happiest bunny on it so that the child can look at and be reminded. Anyway, it's too sad. This chapter is, this is the child dying song. Where's the doctor? Get a doctor quick. I think I already went to the 3rd floor, but we're going to the 3rd floor. The doctor? Waka waka doo doo, yeah. That's a great lyric. That's a great, like, 60s ass waka waka doo doo, yeah. But then it's, like, probably, like, really racist. Like, wing bang, 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 bang. The witch doctor sings the song, yeah. Ping, pang, ping, pong, pong. Ching, ching, well, well, bing, bong. Like, that's a great song. But I'm pretty sure it's really offensive. And I won't introduce my kids to it. The doctor, the one over here, it's from Albuquerque. Albuquerque is a beautiful song, but it's one that I haven't listened to it in a while. It's 11 minutes long. I don't remember most of it. But it is okay. I'm glad it's a lyric. What happened? What? Mamoru had an attack? My goodness, I'll be right there. You go ahead and okay, back to Mamoru. Let's go back to Mamoru. The elevator. Hello, Grandma. Even waiting for the elevator, I keep my body moving. I need exercise to get better. There's some crypt trick trading. The main reason I know the song is because that old animation. Oh, I feel like there was a reanimation of that, or I'm just thinking of the old one, maybe. My coworker was asking me about what I have to put 10 in. That's so many. So the max is 4. And I get 1. Land got an air sword. That one's not that good. I tried to finish the L folder for our backup. I think there was a reanimate collab, if it's not out yet. There's so much stuff to watch. This week, I made a list of the movies I'm gonna watch this week because I want to optimize my time. I want to get caught up on good movies like Project Hail Mary and Mamoru! Hang in there, the doctor's here, Mamoru! Oh god, Mamoru's dying. No, another attack, get him into the ER. Dude, I love those old internet animations. Like, the first one that pops into my head right now, at the moment, is Super Mario RPG. That is a game made just for me. I get lost in Gino's maze. I don't remember the word, but that one's so good. Give me frog corns, give me Gino. Anyway. We have to operate on him? Mamoru, my son. Mamoru does not deserve to die so quickly. However, he refuses to be operated. He refuses? He's undergone surgery 3 times, but he's still sick. That's made him lose hope in treatment. But there's a new treatment that can work on Happy Birthday. If he only allows us to perform the surgery, there's a chance he could get better. Lan, let's try to encourage Mamoru to get the surgery. We can't give up. He can beat hard beaver disease. You're right. I don't know the meaning of the word give up. How are we going to change Mamoru's mind, though? That was an awesome Lan line. Lan's so determined. The chip he wanted, the token of friendship. It'll make him want to live, I guess. I'm sure he'll regain hope. Dang it. Where do I find that? Do I have to grind for that? Heart beaver disease. It could be anything, honestly. They didn't tell us what it stands for, but it's what Hub died from. It's probably Hub brother disease. The line Lan said was like, I think he said, I don't know the meaning of the word give up in the context of convincing this child not to die. Did you say landline? Like, landline? Like... Well, I appreciate the loose connection. Lie to him? You're gonna make it, kid. He wants the ice ball M. Okay, let's go talk to Mamoru and find a hint. If the hint is good, we will use the hint. Otherwise, I'm immediately gonna look up a walkthrough. What floor is Mamoru on? Let's see if the receptionist tells me. That'd be kind of good flavor. It looks like Mamoru will be okay. Should have gotten... Well, at least she talked about Mamoru. That's one thing I really like about this game and RPGs like this. And put it in the... Put it in the chip trader? No. Softlock my 25-hour playthrough? No. That would be horrible. Do I have it? He wants... Though I doubt you'll get that info anywhere in the it actually will guide me where to go. Give the ice ball M to Mamoru. Well, first let's see if we have it. I don't think we do, but let's just take a look. So the other movies I watched, I just talked about Thor 2. It was bad. Thor 3 Ragnarok, freaking awesome. It has good hulking in it. Ice Chip, we obviously don't have it. We have Ice Wave. Thor Ragnarok was awesome. I like that Thor comes to terms with he's like becomes ready to become who he's meant to be. Beach Square. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go check on Mamoru first. I like Thor 2 because it was really colorful. Some of these, like Thor 2 was freaking ugly as hell. Do you just want me to tell you where to get it? I do want to progress the story, low-key. Dying. That's allowed, but let's go. I mean, that's probably the best option, yeah. That's probably the best course of action. If you're willing to, otherwise I'm just going to walk to Beach Square and see if the hint is really good. Hades Isle is where you need to go. Yes! Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Of course, I will gladly progress the story. Because last episode was very frustrating. We didn't get to do anything story-related because of dumbass Thora. What my... No, I already have a good folder. So we're looking around. Get the ice ball M. Oh, there is a hint about this. Okay, I don't think I have fish. We have to go to Beach Square and get fish. They totally mentioned that. There's totally, like, BBS messages. I've totally seen what you're talking about. Okay. Let's go and get fish. That means we have to play with the stupid, dumbass Navica. So that's what it means, right? No. Well, at least I learned how to turn things. I did the one side quest that unlocks a turning mechanism. We don't have fish. It's not one of the ones over here, is it? I wouldn't just randomly have fish turned on. Okay, so, using my advanced navigational knowledge from 2 weeks ago, I'm gonna go to Dex's house and use the train to go to Beach Square. Yeah, we can buy the fish. I'm like going through it in my mind. There's an NPC in Beach Square who like mentions, you need to equip fish to get this secret thing. Okay, let's go to Dex's house. If we're allowed in his house now that he's left. No, Dex, no. Dang it. I'm like thinking I don't know how to get to Beach Square from the beach street, so I apologize. We're gonna take the long way. I only know the path I know, but at least it's still a straight line, you know. Because if we go from Beach Square, I don't know any of the jack-in. I guess we can jack in from the hospital, but I don't know how to get to the internet from the hospital. Or from the TV station, and I'm pretty sure the TV station just leads to internet. Or it leads to undernet, if I remember right. Ooh. What is this one? I eat fish. Bro, I had fish sticks yesterday, and you know what? I was feeling like a gay fish. That's a classic joke right there. Anyway, Oh my gosh, I did it! The first various sword of the playthrough, and I'm not sucking as bad as on last week. The last time we did our first program advance of the series, and no attacks came out. I activated the triple various sword, and then I just fumbled the input for like 8 seconds. It was terrible. Wait, this is not quite the right way I was supposed to. It was terrible. So I kind of put together the life sword folder, the L flavor life sword folder, but you can't get very good L stuff. L is just not that good, so it needs like a supplemental letter, and I haven't decided on what that would be yet. So my second folder is not finished. This is the extremely broken F various sword folder, which I think can probably beat the entire game for us. Like, why would I even run from this? I can get $10. Wait, flash cannon? How did you miss after using flash cannon? That's crazy, actually. S victory. Hello, squirrel. It's bad luck for couples to hold hands as they pass. Literally makes me want to play Neopets and go to Croc Isle. And my Neopets account is almost complete. I have like $100. I have like 100,000 Neopets, and I needed to spend them to like turn one of my Neopets space color or something. Anyway, while we're walking, I wanted to talk about the other Marvel movies I watched. Ragnarok was the best one when I watched it. Then I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is currently, I think, the best one. I think that one had... Neopets is still a thing. Wait, I want to make sure... Oops, I had this on. I may or may not have had that on for grinding. Let's pretend I didn't. Neopets is awesome. Neopets is still around. They had a horrible era where they went into the NFT space. That was very sad to see, and it made me distance myself from Neopets. But they're back under good management who respects what the players want, and they had like a plot a while ago where the villain was like painting everything gray. That unfortunately makes a lot of sense. Yeah, oops, that's not where we're trying to go. I have a lot of love for Neopets. It would be kind of fun to play it one day. But I don't know how I would make that last for 2 hours. Just like, let's do my dailies. That would be terrible. Neopets is such a classic. I got, like, the frickin' days of, like, exploring around in those like, it really felt like such a great world to explore around. The dailies really felt like making you a part of the world and stuff. Like, you would go to the desert and you could, like, do a couple activities, and then you had to go explore other parts of the world. It was so much fun. Like, out of any MMORPG, that's the one I got the most out of, I feel like. Not that I've played very many. Oh my god, I thought I fumbled it. I'm on my game for the input this time. The input is hold A. I'm literally doing the claw motion, so every time I do it, I'm like, I'm gonna fuck it up. Favorite gay character? Do they have to be canon gay, or can I say, like, Sasuke? Neopets minigames, some of they hold a special place in my heart, because those are some of the jankiest Flash games I've ever spent time with. Like, I didn't spend as much time on... They have to be canon gay. And not bi, I guess. They have to be gay. Let me think about it for a second. At the moment, I mean, they're not, like, a really, like, oh, what a brilliant character. Okay, we're going to Beach Square. I'm getting sidetracked. I'm getting sidetracked with good conversation, which is fine. Favorite straight character? Link? Well, I guess not. Link is not really, like, sexual. I don't feel like he falls into either category. Because that's just you asking what my favorite character is. So I run down the list, I'm like, is Link my favorite straight character? No? Is Mega Man my favorite straight character? I get, not really. Is Naruto my favorite straight character? That's number 3. Definitely not. That definitely isn't it. So let's think of a canon gay character that really speaks to me. I was gonna say the first character that popped into my head was, like, they don't speak to me really heavily, but right now I like Nakamura from the gay romance Go For It Nakamura-kun, because he's just a high school boy who is very openly like, I'm gay. And he's like the only... Okay, wait. So the way to Beach Square is this way. Yes. I can do two things at once. I've got like 4 years of practice doing that. And all I'm doing is walking. It should be easy. But he just has a crush on his high school crush. And he just the fact that he openly says at the start of multiple chapters, he's just like, I am gay. It's just very nice. Dude, I was not that open in high school. I was not that confidently open in high school. I love that you, as a straight married man, are like, it would be awesome to have been that open and just be like, bi, or even gay. It would have been awesome. Everybody knows it would be awesome to be that, to know that much about yourself at that point in your life. Okay, I still have press equipped, I think. I think we have to use press to get where we're going. I think. That is like... That's why, that's one of the reasons that Go For It Nakamura-kun is such a nice show, because he is trying his best in, like, the way that we all wish we could have. Like, he knows what he is, while so many of us were like, oh, I can't be gay, oh my god, I have to pretend to be straight, or whatever, or I'll just, like, not be gay right now, I don't know. We made it to Beach Square to get the fish, to continue our side quest to save Mamoru. The stakes are so high. Okay, let's see. Fish is over here. Wait, I almost missed this message about Mario. I forgot I was just ended up believing this myself, or if it was something but I remember having interest in Neopets because I was convinced they were tied to the Mario franchise. I don't think they had anything to do with Mario, sadly. A bitter rivalry, if anything. Mario wishes that they both could learn a thing or two from each other. Okay, let's see. Navicust. Oh god, this is gonna be terrible. This is gonna be terrible. It's shaped like this. Oh god. Okay. We're gonna remove this one. Gonna move this over here. Oh god. I have to take out so many good things. Okay, I don't use that. That one I kind of use. I don't really use that. I don't really use that. Okay, where is it? Where did it go? Fish, 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 fish. Okay, the worst of all of the MCU, since I'm like almost caught up on MCU right now, the very worst one out of everything I've watched, easily Hulk, Incredible Hulk 2008. There's like nothing to it. There's no characters. There's nothing charming about it. Like, it's just so underwritten. There's a part where his girlfriend goes on a date and she's just thinking about the Hulk, and she's like, oh my god, I wonder what Hulk is doing right now. The hottest MCU character is probably Spider-Man, followed by Thor, followed by Hulk. It's probably Spider-Man, followed by Thor, followed by Hulk, yeah. I mean, Hulk isn't normally considered, but Spider-Man and Thor, I would probably put Thor first, but most people would say Spider-Man, so I was trying to be objective, but Thor is probably the one. Tom Holland is very handsome. But he's also kind of like, I feel like he's very handsome, but I feel like he's prettier with the mask. Like, I feel like he's just kind of cringe to me. Like, I like him, but he's weird. I don't know, I like him, and maybe I do like him because he's British. Maybe I do like him. Like, thinking about them side by side, it's not a competition. Okay, I was gonna put a couple things back on my Navicust, such as speed, and I think that's all I can get back in there right now. And charge one? Oh, I could have put the undershirt in there, but I think I'd rather have speed. No, I need to save it. Yes, Tom Holland, the Britishness, Tom Holland is British. Yes, that makes him more handsomer. I haven't watched most of his movies yet, so I'm doing this in a very particular order. Once I finish all of them in like a year, I definitely 100% want to do a tier list of every single Marvel movie, but that will require, that's like years away, that's like a whole year away. Hulk is awesome. Which is why Hulk 2008 was so bad. I was gonna say, so we bought the fish program. I gotta stay focused. I want to talk about things and still be focused. Okay, we put the fish program in the Navicust. We did that. We done did that. And then this guy, do you know about the mysterious virus cold head? Is that what we're looking for?
That's not what we're looking for.
Oh, wait, no, okay, that's probably what we're looking for. We're looking for Cold Head, which will drop Ice Thing M. All we know is it lives on Hades Isle. Also... Okay, let's go do it. Yes, I think... anyway, who's my favorite gay character? I guess Nakamura is an easy answer, because everybody else is, like, most... There hasn't been, like, a good MCU... Like, not that I would... pick an MCU as my, like, favorite gay character. Oh my god, the gay MCU character. They're the best ever. But, like, the most complicated gay character I can think of is Sasuke. Assuming you understand that he's gay. So we go to the beach now. And then... What are some good canon... Like, in anime, I don't think there's a single canon gay character I can think of that's not from a yaoi. I did like Given, but I don't think that... Those guys just have a good romance. No, neither of them are super strong characters. I mean, they're both really strong characters. I guess I like the one who's a little more autistic in Given. That's my favorite. BL is the band one. Where they play rock music. And it's gay rock music. Okay, so I just jack into the computer and then I walk around until I find Cold Head.
You technically don't need fish to get it. Some sacrifices are going to have to be made with your build.
There was a GSA, a Gay Straight Alliance at my school, but I did not join the GSA. I just was not fully... Wow, it looks so different now that it's all shut down. The color palette's totally different. I think I went to the GSA once, and it was just like... I don't know, it just made me feel weird. I guess maybe just because I was too autistic at the time. I don't know. It just made me feel weird. I don't need to kill these guys, but I want to... Oh, I finally failed it. It's really hard input. There was really mean... There was one... Okay, there was only one really mean, like, roller derby girl in the GSA that made it not fun to go to. So I did not go to GSA. The one club I did go to sometimes was... Well, I went like a couple of times, was the riding club or whatever. And one of them was like, we're gonna make our own shared universe. It's gonna be like Lord of the Rings or something. Everybody's gonna write in the shared universe. And I'm like, I just wanted to learn how to write. I actually didn't want to write part of your fanfiction story. But then, even then, they never did that. And they just would talk about her relationship issues every single time. It was the worst club in the high school, I feel like. The best club in the high school was the turn-based robot club. Turn-based robot battle club. Which is just ninja battle, where if you know the game Ninja, you would take turns, like, doing an attack on your friends. Wait, is it that guy? Is it... That could have been him. So I was just looking at messages. Who is my favorite gay character? I guess I've answered. It's probably Nakamura right now. I'll just leave it at that. Because I can't think of very many other good out gay characters. Batman's been gay. He could be my favorite gay. Batman's kissed a man. He, like, kisses Spider-Man all the time.
I can't think of who he kisses.
Jimmy
Holland, whatever, that normal guy. I never actually joined any clubs during high school, unless you count when I was doing community service
stuff and in the band. Band and theater count, you know. I think everybody should do some extracurriculars. It's important to socialize in high school. And, whoa, it insta-killed them? That's kind of awesome. Whoa, that's it. That's the one. That's what we needed. We have the Ice Ball M. I didn't even think those were the guys I needed to kill. Yay. Now I'm trying to think of male kisses that really spoke to me. There was the gay kiss in Promare was really good. That was pretty romantic, and it was like the power of love saved the other guy. The power of man-on-man love. Favorite woman in the MCU? Black Widow is alright. It's probably Wanda. Wanda's the most interesting. I haven't gotten to her show yet. I actually do plan to watch her show. But so far, I think it's interesting that she's so powerful that it, like, affects her relationships, you know? Like, people are scared of her, so they just, like, respect her, and that's kind of interesting. She's probably the most interesting one. She has the coolest power, but so far, when she's used her power, it's kind of been boring visually. Which, yeah, bring in the discussion back into the fold. Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel was better than I thought it would be. It wasn't very good, but it was pretty mid. Doctor Strange is one of the best ones. It has the best visual effects out of all of them, I think. Pretty much by a lot. The most inventive visually, without a question. And Mamoru, why won't you have surgery? Look at this cool chip you can have, but only if you do surgery. I'm giving you an ultimatum. I've had surgery lots of time, but nothing's improved. But the nurse said that there's new kinds of surgery for hilarious butt dilation. So that doesn't mean I'm gonna get any better. I'm just sick of all this. I'm not gonna let you just give up, Mamoru. I once had a twin brother. When he was 1, he died. From a certain heart... I was like, wait, what? When he was 1? He died when he... I thought he died in the womb for some reason. Like, we ate him. That's literally what I thought happened. I forget a lot of the first game. From a certain heart condition because he couldn't undergo surgery. When he was 1, he died. That's like one of the saddest sentences you can write. That's like on the same level as for sale, baby shoes never... It's even 6 words. For sale, baby shoes never worn. When he was 1, he died. I think that one's better. Cause everybody gets it. Like, some people will be like, what do you mean? What's with the baby shoes? But, well, he died. That's heartbreaking. Still, he fought his sickness to his last breath. He's right here. That's kind of awkward. You're talking about him like he's not here. Please try. I mean, I guess it would be cool if he was alive, too. Even if there's only a 1% chance he'll get better, take it. I just can't stand by and watch this sickness beat you. This is like the most personal moment for Lan in the series yet, I feel like. Saving this child. This is actually, other than like the first game, I guess, where we learn about Hub. I'll have the surgery. I'll fight for your brother's sake too. You can beat it, Mamoru. If Lan's brother was alive, I know he'd be. I guess that's interesting. That's actually pretty interesting that he doesn't think of himself as Lan's brother. That's interesting. I kind of thought that they thought of each other as brothers. Anyway, Mamoru, sorry if I sounded harsh. Good luck with your surgery. The time at the hospital is probably my favorite. I like this part. With your oh yeah, here, this is for you. So we could have convinced him without the chip, though. But the chip was a nice gesture. I'm not gonna give up, Lan. I'll fight this illness with everything I've got. That's the spirit. With that attitude, I'll know you'll get better. Hey, let me know when your surgery will be, okay? You can beat this, Mamoru. Come on, Lan. We'd better get on home. And he still dies. That's a good spoiler. I'm happy with... Alright. Mamoru, see you later. I imagine this is Mamoru's last scene in the series. Thanks, Lan. I'll try hard to get well. 1,000 origami birds? I don't see them. Where are they? I see that, but anyway, I believe you. With 1,000 birds, he should be guaranteed to live. Isn't that how it works? You make the 1,000 birds and it brings anybody back to life. I liked Mamoru. He was a good, he was like a better Chisomaru from Naruto. Chiyomaku. Chisamaru. Konohamaru. I'm being so real when I say keep the origami birds in mind for later. What? Okay, because I like that. I like a lot of this game's little world-building-y details. Like, we went to the hospital before Mamoru got here, and I was like, wow, somebody really cares about this person who is away from the hospital. And then it turned out to be a major character. Or a major minor character, you know. A somewhat important character. Now we go home. So I like the little details like that. But that's so minor and so easy to miss, and you couldn't even see it, so thanks for pointing it out, I guess. Have you ever heard... If you want one, go to Beach Square. That wasn't very helpful at all, actually. I already did that, and it wouldn't have helped me very much. Anyway, Doctor Strange was really good because I would contrast it directly with Captain Marvel, which I thought was actually better than I thought it would be. It was definitely not great, but I thought Nick Fury was really good in Captain Marvel. The worst parts of it were just it was kind of boring, and Captain Marvel herself was not charming at all, really. She never had any funny moments. She didn't have a fun personality or anything. But she was a threat to Earth, and it was fun that it was so sci-fi focused. I liked her flying around in the air at the end and punching a ship was kind of cool visually. But I would contrast it directly with Doctor Strange, who, his acting, like, really pulled you into the world a little more. Like, I don't know. Just for me, like, he felt so... Like, the sciencey nature of him made me believe, like, the magic a little bit more. That was one of the best performances in the MCU, for sure, was Doctor Strange. It's been 3 days since we've heard from Mamoru. I hope he hasn't changed his mind. I'm sure he hasn't. He promised us he'd have this... I need to think of a different way to do Mega Man's voice. I've decided Land's voice is kind of like this. But I don't want to do, like, a robot voice for Mega Man, because that would be too annoying. And so many of my voices are already annoying. Lan, you got Mabel. Maybe it's Mamoru? No, it's from the hospital. It says, Mamoru's conditions take a sudden turn for the worse. We will take to perform an emergency operation. What? Come on, Mega Man. We have to get to the hospital. Yeah. This chapter is reminding me of one of my... I mentioned it before, but it's reminding me of my... What the fuck was that, Lamau? Sorry, it's just dramatic. I was just reacting with drama. I don't know. I did kind of do like zoinks, Scoob. But one of my favorite moments in the Ace Attorney series. I've only played the first 3 games, and then I played part of the 4th game. So maybe someday we play that on the channel. Those would be a really good follow-up to this game, just like a talky adventure game. But it kind of lacks like the between parts where I can just like ramble and stuff. So I don't know. It's a tough call what the next game on the channel will be. Anyway, what was I talking about? We are going the hospital, not the DNN. What was I just talking about? I was talking about the children dying, I guess. Because that's the... Oh, I was talking about my favorite plotline in Ace Attorney is when... It's the second game, Trial 4. That's the trial with whatever his name is, the playboy who's an actor. Mamoru's on the second floor, I think. But it's the last chapter with Franziska, and there's just a part where... Gumshoe is suddenly in a car accident, and it raises the stakes so massively, because suddenly the plot is all about stalling for somebody. Like, up to that point, you were stalling for Gumshoe to get here, and now it's like, now we're screwed, we have no hope. So it just massively heightens the stakes, and it's so realistic. This feels like a similarly realistic plot twist that it brings things down to earth, you know? It heightens the stakes while bringing things back down to earth, which is really rare in a shonen cartoon action game, you know? I'm here with you, so everything's gonna be alright. I'll be okay, I have your chip of friendship.
Mamoru, we'll take you to the operating room now. Nurse, please take good care of him. Of course, we'll do our best. Now then, Mamoru, let's go upstairs. You'll be fine, Mamoru! Oh my god, does he die, actually? There he goes, Mega Man. Let's go to the operating table. I want to stay as close to him as possible. Let's go. I think this room is on the 3rd floor. If a virus attacks the hospital where the dying child is, I think that will be the most evil thing that has happened in the series so far. That's what it seems like is about to happen. But so far, people have, I guess we've, like, a child has been held captive on top of, like, some telephone wires before. That was kind of dramatic. I'm right here with you. 3 hours into the operation. Oh my gosh, this is so intense. Poor Lan. Lan, why don't you take a break? Let's go outside and have some fresh air. If we go outside, we will come back to the worldwide web you haven't taken over. We should be here for Mamoru. I know, but you need to take a breather. Let's try to stay patient, Lan. I'm sure the operation will be a success. You're right. All right, let's step outside for a minute. Dang. Down to the lobby. Cluck, cluck. Cluck, cluck, cluck. I was gonna say, so Thor was really good. My overall, I guess stuff is happening. What's going on? Dang it, they are attacking the hospital where Mamoru is gonna die. Attention, land the intercom. This is just the most ridiculous time for one. Like, the stakes are too legitimate. Please remain calm, Mr. And why isn't Lan here? Why did they have to save Yai? I would have liked it if Yai was also at stake. She, like, got better. Get vined, idiot. I guess so. Dang it. Please remain calm. Mysterious vines have sprouted from the tree of life. Do it to the vines. I was trying to do, like, an emergency. Dr. Wowie. Stopped working. Mamoru's in the middle of surgery. Everyone, please evacuate the building at once. Repeat, evacuate immediately. Oh no, Lan, we gotta help Mamoru. Seriously, this is crazy. Vines and sharp thorns are blocking the way. An emergency exit. Well, it's an emergency, so... I was gonna say... Where's my sister? My favorite one that I've watched so far, I need to rewatch a couple of them, like Iron Man 1 and 2, Avengers 1, and Guardians of the Galaxy 1. But I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and I thought that might be my favorite one yet. The characters, it has such good character drama, like him with his dad is so good. Like he's willing to give up on everything. He becomes so strong. I love when a character's really strong. I love the scene where everything's blowing up. It's really dramatic. It's really tense. Like, has a really good A plot, B plot with, maybe even a C plot with, like, Rocket Raccoon getting up on the ship, having to help Yondu get back to the planet they're just, like, discovering what the nature of Ego, the living planet, is. So it's just a fun little mystery going on. I like the characters are really strong in it. What's going on in the operating room? I have two specific takes on Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Nurse, what's happening in the operating room? The operating table devices are still functioning, but the vines are just... Okay, so he's not dead yet. I'll try to do something about the vines. The Tree of Life growth system may be functioning. Where is the Tree of Life growth system? It's making me think of Xavier, Renegade, Angel. The Tree of Life. I'll check it out. It's no use, it won't budge of all the times for it to break down. Nurse, the elevator isn't working. Is there anything? Yeah, from out... Wait, we're trapped now? There's a door to the basement on the outside. The door next to the elevator is... So the thing I tried to use earlier, yeah. The emergency exit. This must be it. It won't open. Lan, it looks like it's electronically locked. I'll go see what I can do. Jack me in. Jack in. Mega Man. Execute. Hell yeah. Video games are happening. Yes, so this is the hospital's computer. It looks strange. Hurry and unlock the emergency exit security lock. Roger. Eat the tree. Oh my god, that might be what's happening. A digiplant. Created when the growth system went berserk. It looks like it can be burned away using strong flame. Okay. Make me think Zelda 1 burned down the tree. I love viruses in fiction. Like frickin' that one episode of Teen Titan used to scare me as a kid really bad. Where there was a virus in Cyborg, I think. It was very scary to me. I was gonna say my I think it applies to the entire Guardians of the Galaxy series, but I effed it up. Whoa, he's really long. But I think that a big reason that series is so good is that the humor is really strong, and every character kind of has a different sense of humor. Like Rocket Raccoon has a very abrasive sense of humor that he uses to hide who he really is inside. You know, he's really sensitive. Not really. He's not really that sensitive, but he uses his abrasive humor to hide that he does care about, like, Quill and stuff. And Drax's sense of humor is, like, very honest. He laughs at the other guys embarrassing themselves. Yeah, I watched the second one. So far, that's my favorite in the MCU. I've been watching all the MCU. It's my mission year to watch all of them. So that's just my gap lately. It's just like, Guardians of the Galaxy, I like them. So you're going to help us by removing things. Yes, if you know how it can be done. The Digiplants can be removed using my energy chung. My angry chung. It can be used to change battle chips into power. If a fire chip is converted, you can shoot fire, which can burn away the Digiplants. To do this, load energy chung into yourself, and then press A when on or in front. It's been way too long since I've last seen. I need to rewatch the first one, but I was really impressed with the second one. So I think that the humor is really important because it speaks to the characters. Like, Drax has a very honest sense of humor. He has a very different sense of humor than the other guys. He laughs at them embarrassing themselves, and he laughs at slapstick situations. While Quill mostly laughs at pop culture references that the rest of them don't get. I imagine that the third one is going to be sad, so I'm just, like, hyping up my fun that I had with the second one. Press A. Okay, the Digiplant lets me burn the tree down. Changed battle chips will be used up, so please be careful. I'm counting on you. The other thing, so who else? Gamora, I feel like, doesn't really have a sense of humor. She doesn't laugh at anything. So that's the one thing where I'm like, but it sets them apart, and it, like, that's a really important thing is their humor, you know. The other thing I was gonna say is that I think that the music is really important. The movies have, like, an intentionally cheesy soundtrack. Copy data. We had copy damage for this area. We used copy damage before. We can put copy damage back in. That's a good blank chip. Let's put copy. We can put copy damage in. Yeah. Okay, I think we have 2. We only have 2, so we'll put 2 in. The rats we don't really use. Hero Sword we hella use. I think we'll put it in place. I mean, Bolt is probably really good still. Oh, but yeah, I took out the card that goes with Bolt. I took out the thingy. I had a block I could place to go with Bolt, and I took that out. So we'll take out Bolt. But now we have 1 space for another Mega Chip. Those get sorted like this, I think. Let's go again. Okay, we could put in Roll or Flash or Beastman. Punk could go in. I guess I'll put Roll back in. She's pretty good. In place of... Oh, I guess I'll just leave it as is. I don't really feel like changing it. Interesting. My reg chip right now is... It's just basic barrier or hiding. It's hiding technique. Invis. I think we're gonna leave it as in... Oh, wait. We are only just able to use it as our... We'll leave it for now. Did I put both in or not? Let's check if we put both in. Code. I'm so good at menuing. OMG. Okay, yes. The other thing I like with Guardians of the Galaxy is the music I think is intentionally cheesy. Some of the music I would even go as far as to say is kind of bad. At a surface level, like the main song of Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is Brandy. The song goes like, they were drinking brandy, drinking whiskey and wine. They would drink brandy. I don't even fucking know how the song goes. It's a really weird, cheesy song that Star-Lord finds a lot of meaning in. And his father finds even more meaning in. He uses the song Brandy to, like, justify his conquest. But the point is that these songs are kind of cheesy. They're, like, meant to be, like, kind of, like, you know, disposable, like, silly, like, just for fun sort of songs. But they're well made, and they find a lot of meaning in them. And the soundtrack choices really elevate a lot of the scenes sometimes. Like, just some really chill, like, fun music, and it'll just build with, like, this fun pop song, where it'd normally be, like, I don't know, some, like, Hollow the Mountain King is, like, a generic, like, movie song, be like, bum 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 bum, some shit, you know. But it's just, it has a unique voice with the pop music, but I feel like, what was I about to do with my folder? We need to go to Navicust. My point is that I think that the meaning that Star-Lord gets from his cheesy 80s music is similar to the meaning that superhero film fans find in movies like Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, those movies don't have, like, the strongest, like character depth, you know, or really complex themes or anything, but we find a lot of meaning in them, and we connect with them really strongly because they're what we care about. Just like Star-Lord cares about songs like Brandy and stuff. That was my big takeaway from Guardians 2, other than it kicking a lot of butt and being the best one so far. But I haven't watched Infinity War yet. I'm about to watch that tonight. It was this, right? We've got to use the energy chung. Oh my gosh, I was skipping over his dialogue. I don't understand how it works. Do we just click on it and it explodes? Oh my gosh, explain again. I was busy talking about my one thing from Guardians. Oh gee, can you explain again? The energy chung. The angry chung is what I was... Use A on or in front of the digiplant. I did that. Changed battle chip. I don't understand anymore. What do you mean when you say changed battle chips? Using strong flame. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Wait. Okay, that's what happened. I was like, I'm doing it right, but it's not working. As it turns out, I maybe wasn't doing it right. Okay, let's take this out. And... Yay! Now I can... I'll just let it be weaker for now. Wait, I could put this one here, yay! The way the angry chung work... Okay.
Oh, okay. Let me read your message. First is that it's got to be equipped,
which it is now. Thank you for specifying, because that was the part I was missing.
Oh! Then when you come up to something that can use it, you gotta select a chip
Chip is a specific element. Does it destroy the chip? I'm never going to use salamander. I have one salamander. Let's use salamander. Is salamander gone now? That's kind of a good chip. Let me check, is salamander gone now? The chip gets consumed? Okay, wait, I'll be careful. I'll use these totems. I guess that's why these guys are in the area. For the future now, we are less likely to do a fire build for the rest of the playthrough. Because we just got rid of a good fire payoff. Not that we were gonna, but... I don't think that mattered. But that seems like something that could have mattered. Yes! Oh, he stopped it. Dang it. Anytime I do the combo, I feel so good.
There's a reason the most common enemy type is firebait.
Okay, yeah. It's a well-designed area. This seemed like an area that I could have easily gotten stuck on. Like I guess it was mostly because you told me what to do. But even if you didn't tell me what to do, I feel like I would have actually figured out how to find the ice cube or whatever. Okay, let's see. I guess we sort by element. Let's click it again. Okay, I just have to scroll. So yes, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is my favorite one so far. I'm excited. I'm planning to watch Infinity War tonight, and I'm really excited.
It's the one we gave to Masuto, Masoko, Mashaudo.
I don't remember what his name was. The little child that's dying. The 4-year-old boy that's about to die. His name is Misako. Mamoru. Okay, sorry. I should remember him because he's funny. And he's dying and I care about him. He's like the best side character so far. Because he gives Lance somebody to care about. So yeah, the best one is Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Let me think that... I already talked about Doctor Strange. That one impressed me a lot. So, okay. Remove the security from the energy exit. That's gotta be over here. You should remember this child now! Guys, 9/11 is coming up. And I'm excited to ask my coworkers what day it is and be like, oh, I forgot. I've been workshopping that bit. It's such a good opportunity for, like, I forgot jokes. This mushroom is intimidating me. Nothing about 9/11. I'm just being offensive. I'm sorry. 9/11 is like, it's fun. It's just soon and I'm excited to celebrate. I take it back. I'm sorry if that's offensive. I don't normally do offensive humor, I don't think. Mostly on this channel. I'm just saying it's soon. I just watched Zoolander before stream, so I'm in an offensive humor mood. That movie was really offensive. One of the funniest parts in that movie, or I guess the most... Oops. The part that took me the most by surprise was when the girl was opening up about her eating disorder. And I was like, wow, this is very aware and heavy for such a stupid movie to tackle. And they didn't tackle it in a very... I've always been dark woke. I will remain dark woke. Now I'm that just brought John Lennon to mind. I've also been in a very Beatlesy mood this recently. I'm always in a Beatlesy mood because they're the best band ever, basically. Remove the security. Is it over here on this half of the map, or is it over on the other half? I guess it's probably behind that tree. Okay, I guess I gotta retrace my steps. Do I want to kill this battle? I kind of want to keep walking because I'm getting very lost. But John Lennon came to mind talking about dark wokeness because John Lennon, I think, is a very interesting, enigmatic figure in pop music because I think he was a little bit on the homo-flexible side. I think he had a crush on Paul McCartney. I have become a McLennan believer. But I don't necessarily think that they ever explored their feelings, but I think that John Lennon had complicated feelings for Paul. And I think that it's... yeah, I think that... And I think there's evidence that John openly has talked about this one... So, to establish the conceit of my argument... first we must establish that John Lennon is, in fact, not straight. There are multiple I'm like Ace Attorneying out here. I have got my evidence case, and I don't know where to go to get back to the other tree I was at. Do I have to jack out to get there? I might just jack out to get to the other tree. So my first frame of evidence is... in the early days, before the drugness, before all the druggery, even, John Lennon had a wife, and he had a kid, and then he left his wife. Not that that's gay or unusual.
He's obviously not gay.
He's bi, I think. So his wife had his kid, and then the next day or the next week, very immediately, he goes on. I don't even know if he was there for the birth of the child. I think he was. I don't think he was. I don't remember. But immediately after, at least, he goes on a 2-week adventure, in France or somewhere, with, I think it was with Paul. There's 2 times he goes on a male romantic adventure, with somebody. Once is with Paul, and then once is with the openly gay in the 60s, Beatles manager Brian, and I can't say his last name, Epstein. I'm just gonna assume it was pronounced differently back then. TMZ, sorry for being TMZ, but the Beatles are cool, and gay people are cool, and gossiping can be fun sometimes. Sorry, I apologize if you think I'm being, if you think I am, being really cringe, because I would understand if you thought that. But I've got the receipts. I've got the I've got the full story. I'm ready to paint the full picture. It's fine. Just being called TMZ, I'm like, wait a second. I am being really gossipy about the Beatles. But these are old and mostly dead men. John Lennon specifically is not dead to comment, really. Which is sad. It'd be cool if he was alive. That would be cool. It looks like we did it while I was talking about gay John Lennon. If we can restore this to normal, aha! I didn't mean this is a bad thing. Why was a compliment for the research? I've always been a big Beatles fan. They're basically, it's hard to say they're not like the best band ever, because they're one of the bands you get the most out of. I think that I agree. There are a couple of singers that I headcanon as autistic. The only one specifically is Jim Morrison of The Doors, because I think he self-medicated with, like, I don't know about LSD. He did a lot of LSD. That was just drugs, I guess. But I think he self-medicated with, like, alcohol and weed and stuff. He would, like, perform with his back to the audience and stuff. He had such a specific vision. Wasn't Freddie Mercury gay? Freddie Mercury was that's a complicated question. He was gay, but he loved a woman. That's the commonly accepted answer. He was married to a woman and loved a woman, but it's commonly accepted that he found himself much happier in the gay community, and as a rock star, he was a promiscuous individual and wanted, comfort on the road, and he much more fancied the comfort of a man. So sexually, he was definitely gay, but the woman he loved was the one person he truly loved was a woman, it seemed like, except maybe later in his life. But that could also largely be, like, at the time, it was easier to exist. Okay, we're just, I can't run, can I? I'm like, oh god, we're gonna die. Okay, let's just be careful. No. Oh god, I wasted it. No. Oh, jeez. Okay, that should be fine. We're gonna save right after this fight. What? No! Oh, are you kidding? Oh my god. When did we last save? Oh my fucking god. Thank god we just saved. Oh god. I was so scared. Last stream, we lost like 40 minutes of progress when I died. So I panicked just now. That was real fear, guys. So my Beatles, John Lennon theory, Jesus, that was a good save. Yeah, I did not think I saved. I thought we were gonna lose a lot. Okay. That was probably the only save in the playthrough so far, of the stream, I mean. Okay. Why didn't he didn't freeze? I don't know how to hurt this guy. I thought that you were supposed to shoot the vine, but that wasn't working. Okay, so John Lennon's child is born, and he goes away for the weekend with either John or Brian Epstein. Let's say it was Brian this time. I don't remember. for argument's sake, it was Brian, and John admitted that while on the date with Brian, he would stop in bars and he would ask Brian what he thinks of the different dudes that would pass by. He'd be like, Brian, isn't that a hot man? And they would talk about dudes. You were not hoping that. I know you wanted, like, my scream of fear was already, like, as valid as it could have been. You wouldn't have gotten more real pain than you did, I guess. The rest of the stream would have just been me really sad. Dang it. This guy's so hard. So, John and Brian are off in Paris. They're talking about boys. They're staying up late. They're drinking probably. They probably got something in their system. John says to Brian, why don't you just stick it up me arse? He pulls his pants out and he exposes his tallywhacker to Brian. I'm electric? No wonder I'm taking so much damage. This is feeling kind of difficult. So I can only damage the little tentacool, right? Dang it, I just tried to do a normal swing. So Brian says to John, I don't like it like that. I prefer to do other sexual things or something. He says something like that. And in John's words, so then he tossed me off, which to most people means he jerked him off, but could honestly mean any number of things. I imagine some crazy stuff went down between John and Brian, personally, which isn't necessary. I'm sorry for imagining. That's the most vulgar that my John Lennon story will get. But he is brought to climax by a man. That's as gay as it gets. He's bi. Yes, John Lennon. Sex with a man. Non-penetrative sex with a man, to be clear. So you can draw the line there. He did not penetrate a man, but he would have, which is pretty cool. And now you know that fact about John Lennon. Furthermore, I present Objective B, or whatever they call it. What do they call it in court? What would I say if I was Phoenix Wright? I would be like, I bring to the court the second object of evidence. Anyway, I'm just trying to officialize my statements. The second piece of discourse, the Valentine's Day letter from Paul to John. Paul gives John Valentine's Day letter, possibly as a joke. You know, they're silly guys, but they have very strong feelings of each other. Oh, Exhibit B! Thank you. We finished with Exhibit A. I was really looking for, because it's something so specific you say. Exhibit B! The Valentine's Day letter. Exhibit B, Paul McCartney's Valentine's Day letter to John. I forget what was on the letter, but previously, or perhaps later, I present to you Exhibit C, the Cats, and their brief appearance on television as star-crossed lovers from the Roman, tragedy, the Greek tragedy Pyramus and Thisbe. When John and Paul appeared on TV as star-crossed lovers, they appeared as Pyramus and Thisbe. And later, Exhibit C, John or Paul gave the other, I don't remember who gave who which, they give each other a cat named Pyramus and Thisbe. One of them gets Pyramus, the other gets Thisbe. They're in love. It's another romantic token. But anyway, the Valentine's Day letter, he gives the Valentine's Day letter to John, or Paul gives a letter to John, anyway, and John writes on the back of the letter the song, If I Fell, which is extremely romantic, like the most romantic, one of the most romantic Beatles songs. It's the one that goes, if I fell in love with you, would you help me be so true, or something, and help me understand. It's so pretty. if you look at it from the context of John writing it about Paul, it is so romantic. And it's so pretty. I love them, and I wish that they could have kissed each other. And then later, I feel like later the Beatles break up, and they're very bitter, and they don't get along at all, and they never reconcile. It's very sad. They die very bitter towards each other. Going to bed early. Good luck with stream. Thank you, Boss Destroyer. Thank you for being here, and thank you for recommending the Mario movie. I guess I'll see if I can watch that this week. Have a good night, my good man. See you next times. Hopefully I can defeat this enemy soon. It's proving really difficult. That's most of my gay John Lennon theory. Exhibit D would be that Yoko Ono mentioned... We should all watch it. That would be really fun. Watching movies on Discord would be super fun. That sounds awesome. I would totally try to arrange that over the weekend, I guess. That's an awesome idea. This weekend, I'll let you know what time I would be interested in doing that. Dude, why the hell not? Yay, fun activity. Guys, if you're not in the... I think all of you are in the Discord, but if you're not, join, because we're going to watch the Mario movie, I guess. Or leave so you don't have to watch the Mario movie. Those are kind of your two options. So, it's once again an ultimatum. The only other piece of gay John Lennon is that John Lennon was clearly really jealous of Paul's wife. Paul McCartney, I think, was a straight man. I don't think he was gay, but he's really, really handsome. Even though, like, I relate to John more for him being like, okay, wait, this is the fucking pattern. We're just doing this. We're just gonna... Okay, the manip stopped working. He went somewhere else. But we had a manip going there for a second. Okay, I kept the pattern going and it worked. That was really annoying. Almost nothing I was doing was working. So I had to focus. Lan, I fixed the emergency exit system. Let's look for a way out. Alright. Finally, back here. Gay John Lennon proved a good distraction. So John is really jealous. They break up. And they write some songs that are bitter about each other. John writes one where he's like, how do you sleep at night? There's a really awesome line in it where he's like, all you ever was yesterday, and now you're nothing, or something, I don't remember. He just says, all you were was yesterday, and now you're just another day, or something. He's like, he owns him with the yesterday burn. I got into with Place with Each Guts. Oh, yeah, that was that was a strangely difficult fight for what was not supposed to be a difficult fight. Let's find a way out. Okay, oh, the emergency exit, yes. Toridori. So, the gay John Lennon, I can keep talking about, it's a deep rabbit hole. Paul McCartney, it seems like, recognized that John felt this way later because he wrote songs about how much he loved John. Like, the really pretty one is Dear Friend, I think is what it's called. I might post it in Discord just to be like, listen to this sad song of a dead gay lover. OMG, where do I go? The child dying music is going crazy. Sconchulous song? I've got many a song. A song in my heart. What song? Like the... You're just telling me to dance, monkey. Are you requesting the song? Let me see. I can pull up the song. I'll keep talking, though, because I'm just walking around. The stream isn't over or anything. Use them vocals. I have been singing lately. No! Wait, you didn't want that? It wasn't over. I was just bringing up the song. I just wanted to play the song. I think it's back now.
What a great song. Oh, it's louder? I didn't know it was louder, sorry. When is my debut? You know, if I'm to be a real VTuber, I need to come out with some terrible music. Sorry, I didn't know the outro was louder. I will, adjust that. Let's look for a way out. Middle Gear. When is my debut? I need to write a song. Hell yeah. Alright, Chizo, thank you for coming and hanging out. It was fun talking about gay Beatles and the MCU. An interesting stream, and one that I will hold close to my heart. Thank you for coming out, and maybe I'll see you when we watch Mario soon, which is probably gonna happen. So, catch you on the flippity-dippity, skippity. A flip-flap with the flippity-flap, a snip-snap with the snippity-snap. I'm Sconchulous, son. You know I got some. I like to have fun. I don't want to start rapping. You're asking me to start rapping. That's going to tank my viewership even further. The 2 people who are here will leave. But I was going through my phone, of course. Some very neat Lorder Exorb. Don't know if I'll make it to the movie, but regardless, see you around. Bars. Of course. Definitely bars. Good night. See you laters. Oh my god, where do I go? He says, let's find a way out. Okay, I tried the 2nd floor like a couple times. 3rd floor time. This door? Hello, lady. Man, how annoying. One of these thorns put a big rip in my skirt. Wow. How perverse. Anyway. I like randomly, like, it's mostly just vocal stimming, but sometimes I'm like, this is really funny. I'm gonna record this in my phone. Let me see. I have like a song in my phone that was pretty good. I think it was I just sing. It's not worth sharing. But the last one I sang was like big black titties. There's the last song I sang that I was like, but it was more beautiful than that. There was something about it that made it beautiful. It was like, what do you think about that? It was just like the idea. It just presented it as such a musical concept of big black titties. Anyway, I would never say my song. My debut needs to be better than that. Where do I go? It says find the way out. So I can go to the 1st floor or the 2nd floor. But I can sing. Is that what you want? What? Is just me to randomly hit a note? Oh my god, I'm so lost. I don't want to end before... Imagine ending just in the middle of being extremely lost, and then we pick up arbitrarily still lost. That would be horrible. Is there no room out there? Singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a beautiful feeling. Like I can do like flippity pap up for a boo scabadoo. The easiest singing in the world. That's not good. I really do like to sing, but that's not like good singing in my opinion. Where do I go? I've interacted with every corner of the map, I feel like. It's no good. What do I do now? I went in here and I deactivated. We don't need to stay here anymore. Find a way out. So that unlocks us this. Sconchulous is Slay. Girl, you're Slay. Oh my gosh. Slay tonight. Oh my gosh. We are so Slay out here. Thank you for keeping my attitude up while I'm traversing the same screen for 5 minutes in a row. What, do you have any movie recommendations? Because I am taking a break from the MCU to watch some other movies this week. I'm going to watch... I made a list of all the movies I'm going to watch. I'm going to, like, try to optimize and watch 2 movies every fucking day. So I'm going to watch... Tonight I'm going to watch Infinity War. I already watched Zoolander today. Moonlight, that's a good recommendation. I'll write that down. Is that, like, one of the Woody Allen movies where he doesn't... where he's not in it? The Window's Open. This was... City of God. Okay, I'll make a note of that. That seems like a good one, like an actually good one. Because I've just been like slopping up the Marvel sloppa.
Oh yeah, I can. This is an emergency, so there's no time to hesitate. We're jumping out a window. This is awesome. And we lived because we landed in a puddle. Oh my god, we just jumped out the second floor window? Lan has... This is his second durability feat. Yeah, I'm fine. Welcome to Dad's pet case. I didn't feel... Thanks to Dad.
Is a film about a gay black boy and it beat La La Land at the Oscars.
Okay, I'll watch Moonlight.
I think I've heard about that one.
Yeah.
Let's find that entrance to the basement. Right. This week, I'm going to watch Escape from New York and LA. I'm going to watch... Some of them are because my mom's subscription to Paramount is subscribing, so I'm watching some Paramount movies. I'm going to watch Blade Runner 2049. I'm going to watch Project Hail Mary. And I'm going to watch Superman. And when I watch it, I'm going to be like, Superman, that hoe, now why me, you? Superman, now why me, you? Superman. I leave the hospital to go back in the hospital. Really, I like the original Blade Runner. That was one of the movies that most surprised me ever out of any movie I ever watched. Like, I watched it with no expectation. I thought it would just be like a Star Wars-y action movie. I could imagine the sequel being really boring. But I want to watch it because I like the original so much. It's such a classic. But I thought it would just be like an action movie, like some Star Wars-y stuff or some stuff. So I was really impressed that I was so moody and noir, and some parts of it suck and are really boring, obviously. Like the part where he's in his apartment and he's looking at the photograph and he keeps going, enhance. 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 That part of the movie is terrible. That's like a 12-minute scene of him looking at a photograph. Hello, the super cute Tommy. I hope you're feeling super cute tonight because such is your way of life. We're Mega Manning. Welcome to the stream, my good man. You missed some discussion about where are we going. We have to save Mamoru. We're saving our dying friend Mamoru, who is the one... Oh, it must be over here. It's got to be this door here. Dang it. Where do I go? The beach? Super cute Tommy, you're new to the stream. I've never met you before. Welcome to stream. Oh my gosh, hello. Do you like Mega Man? Welcome to stream. Hello to meet you. I'm getting pissed off because I've interacted with everything and I can't figure out where to go. I'm about to Hulk out. Dude, every Hulk movie is kind of bad because they're all like, he has to say, you won't like me when I'm angry. And then they always are so coy about it. Like in Hulk 2008, which is my least favorite MCU movie, he says, you won't like me when I'm angry in like bad Portuguese or something. I've seen Goodfellas. I used to really like movies. I just took a break. I used to watch all kinds of movies all the time. Like, one of my favorite movies is The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Who is super cute Tommy? I don't know. It's this person in chat, and their name is flirting with me. Just their name, though. They could be just hyping themselves up. I don't know. I give them the benefit of the doubt. They're probably super cute. Just like you, what? Oh my gosh. And we have evidence of this. You have a wife that you dress nice for. You wear women's clothes for your wife, and it's hot, and it's cute. Anyway. Super cute Tommy, say something. I want to meet this new chatter. Where do I fucking go? But that sucked in the Hulk movie. Ooh, the confidence. Confidence is also attractive. I love that. Hell yeah, what? Conditions are unpredictable. Please wait outside. Let's just talk to everybody, I guess. These plant vines are blocking me. What will I do? My kid's sister is lost. Oh my gosh, so dramatic. It's the vending machine. The secret entrance is in the vending... There's a Jack and Port in the vending machine. Yes. I figured it out. It's gotta be this! Or I'm lost. Goodfellas is really good. That's a good movie. I like... Ray Liotta is in it, and he's not in any other movies, so it's kind of cool for that.
If he's in any other movies, I don't really care.
You have good hair. That's kind of cool. You have, like, long, beautiful, long man hair.
Long man hair? I have long hair.
Dude, long man hair is a very beautiful thing. I do fall for some long man hair. Just a little gambling, eh? Okay, I'm lost. Let's just do some gambling. It's time to feel a little better. Let's just do some gambling. This is really high stakes gambling. The other guy took 500. This guy takes 1,000. Oh. 4 times? I can get 2 in a row. Easy. Oh my god.
It's below my waist.
I thought you were talking about your penis.
I was like,
for a second I was like, that's impressive. Then I was like, wait, but it should be. And then I was like, oh, you're talking about something else. And I was like, that's pretty awesome. Ray is in the B movie? I have never watched that. I don't really want to. I'll just keep it a mystery. I guess I have watched it. I probably watched like a 5-second sped up version of the B movie overlaid on top of some meme I was watching. But the most memorable scene in Goodfellas, I remember the scene when they walk into the bar. Because my friend's dad was like, you're not going to believe this camera shot he does when he walks at the bar. It's going to be so cool. And I looked at it really carefully, and I was like, oh, that was a good shot.
That's one of those film things that people do. They're like, look at this shot that's about to happen in Goodfellas.
And then I also remember the scene when he's like, hey, funny how? Hey, what do you think about that? Why am I funny? What's so funny about me? Bada bing. Oh, that part was really good. That's my impression of that one scene from Goodfellas. I don't remember the intro. I don't remember the first scene in Goodfellas. Maybe I should watch it again. I'm also in a movie rewatching era, because so many of these movies that I love I haven't watched since I was a kid. So I really want to watch Good, the Bad, and the Ugly again, see if that's actually a top 5, because I watched it with my grandpa. So it's a very strong connection with a very strong emotional connection of watching it with. I feel like it's kind of a cliche watching a Western movie with your freaking grandpa. But it was a classic. It was so good, so much fun. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Please let me go. No, you're making it so hard to take my money. Yay, money. As long as I can remember, I wanted to be a gangster. Okay, wait, yeah, that is awesome. Martin Scorsese, your movies are really good. I want to watch the rest of them. Taxi Driver's really good. Really violent. Really psychological. Really violent. Psychological and violent, so that makes it good. Taxi Driver, here's a really cold take. Taxi Driver's like the good version of Joker. Joker is my least favorite superhero movie at the moment. I guess I like it better than Hulk 2008. But I definitely like it less than Fantastic Four 2005, which is really bad. Where am I supposed to go? And I also remember the part where he cuts the onion! Or the garlic. Sorry for orgasming about it. But that's one of the most orgasm-worthy scenes in all of film. Joker isn't a super and hero. Well, he still sucks and his movie is bad. Sorry. You're right, there was no superism and there was no heroism. I guess you're right, it's a different genre. But even comparing it to the same genre with Taxi Driver, I think it was really bad and I didn't like it. I thought it was really misanthropic, and it made me sad. Although Joker isn't all bad. I hate Joker. I think the entire movie is bad, but it has one scene that is just so incredible. The scene where he's on television is amazing. That is a scene where you cannot look away. It feels electric. And his presence is so good because it's so different than his presence in every other scene in the movie. It feels really cathartic. And it's so surprising. Every moment in that, he walks up and he kisses the lady. It's so shocking and weird. So thin it liquefies in the pan. Oh my god. I was so sad when I learned that that's not a real thing. Like, that's one of the best lies a movie ever told me, was the liquefying garlic from Goodfellas. That is the best movie food of all time. Where do I fucking go? I'm getting angry. Can I jack in this door? Let's get a key from someone. Okay, I've got to pay attention. Yeah, it's a shame. Everybody wanted the cool garlic butter the melty garlic to be real, but it's not. I'm sorry, we have no idea what's going on. Please just wait until the officials get here. That was close. I don't care what you have to say. I'm just trying to advance the plot. This child will help me. Why am I dripping wet? I really like the part where Lan jumped out of a building, but the suspense is falling. What? The key to the... Finally! I didn't talk to everybody. God damn it. I spent like 8 minutes just walking around talking about Goodfellas, I guess. Okay, we're back on track. Finally. Game is happening. Look at these vines. I'm looking at them. They look really minty and yummy. I want to chew on those vines. This is what must be causing all the trouble. Lan, jack me in. You're obsessed with getting jacked in, Mega Man. That's all you're good for, really. He was also really useful that time I threw him at that guy. How? It was just broken in a shame moment. I couldn't read that. Oh no, evil Wubbia person. This is from the World War Wubbia. I can't seem to find that Tetra code. Where could it be? Hey, what are you doing here? Hey, just what do you think you're doing? I came to the root of the vines all over the hospital. You mean these vines that I so carefully grew? You must be a Net Society spy, aren't you? A Net Society spy? What are you talking about? Whatever, just put a stop to these vines. Okay, right, sure. You think I'm so dumb I'll listen to a Net Society spy? This hospital deserves to be destroyed. She's like an environmentalist, right? I remember her talking to Wily last episode. My friend is in the middle of the operation. If these vines don't stop, he could die. The first person we've ever called our friend, Mamoru. Some sacrifices must be made to preserve Mother Nature. That's what Wily always says. Wily, so you work for the World Wubbia? That's right. The World Wubbia will destroy the Net Society. It's the only way to preserve nature. Preserve nature? Yeah, right. Wily's just using you. Whoa, her Navi's so cool. Nanetta, do not be fooled. Lord Wily fooled us. The Net Society police are all liars. I know, Plant Man. I won't let this kid fool me. Wily has her totally brainwashed. Lan, she won't listen to a word we say. Plant Man, spread out some more vines, okay? I'm gonna stop her. She's so powerful. She can just affect reality with vines. She can... Like, there are programs that can just make vines. Since when are people this powerful? Your friends will be in trouble. Mega Man, she's right. We have to jack in. Okay. So, she walked up to us, and then we're probably gonna fight her in the computer over here, I guess, still. We've got to help Mamoru. Hurry and find Plant Man. Roger. Hooray. Wow, the part where I was wandering around the hospital took forever. I'm so bad at clicking on everything. I felt like, I don't know. I felt like I was clicking on everything, but I wasn't. That was so annoying. Oh my god. Okay. I got another hour in me. Hopefully we can finish this scenario. I don't want to come back to I don't want to finish the Mamoru scenario next time. I want to finish it this time. So that means we got to run. We've got to make up for lost time. 3 weeds at the very back, very back. I don't understand. We have to chop the Tree of Life. We have to stop the Tree of Life. We have to chop the... Anyway. I'm out of movies to talk about. I think I talked about every Marvel movie I saw this week. I watched 9 movies this week. That was like a really high number of movies. Oh, I also watched Ant-Man. I didn't talk about Ant-Man. He was really good. That one's underrated. Parts of it were boring. I got bored partway through, so it's not awesome. But Ant-Man, he's a dad. He's a superhero, but he's a dad. And he's Paul Rudd, so he's kind of funny too. You look at him and you go, ho ho ho. He's Ant-Man, ho ho ho. And he's a dad, and he's actually, I thought he was they made his powers kind of cool. I thought he would be lame because his powers is just shrinking, but, he can shrink so much that he goes between the molecules, and that lets him do crazy stuff. But it comes at the risk of never coming back, entering the quantum realm. Oh my god, it's so cool.
I don't know. I just like world building-y stuff like that. It feels like a good, like this game has like jacking into the digital world. Ant-Man has shrinking down to the quantum realm. I love power systems. It lets you get more invested in a world. But there was one really funny character in that movie who was like this Mexican guy who would just embellish the scene really well. He would just describe the scene really well. There was one part where he was like at an art museum and he was like, "Oh my god, dude, I saw this Rothko. It was incredible." And I don't know. I just thought that the concept of a superhero character who enjoys Rothko was interesting to me. Ant-Man is pretty good, and I'm excited for his other movie. That's all I have to say about Avengers. I kind of want to start reading them. I have All-Star Superman open on one of the tabs of my phone. I'm planning to read that during my breaks at work, but I just haven't done it yet. Okay, I guess I need to do something with these weird vines. I'm like walking around past them and I'm ignoring them. Do you want to use the energy chung? Oh. The good puzzle. What is it? It's that short? The whole area was that short? The tetracode is hidden in the operating room. Program, I'm headed there now. And don't worry, just do everything I tell you. Plant Man! You must be Mega Man. You have sharp, spotless eyes, pure as budding new leaves and bursting with life. You're as flawless as your reputation. Plant Man, stop these vines from spreading. I'm sorry, but I don't have time for you now. I must enter the operating room program and steal the tetracode. Enter the operating room program. Steal the tetracode. I won't allow it. You're gonna have to stop you right now. Get him, Mega Man. Young and foolish. You will live. You will pay. I didn't feel like reading that line. More relaxed, like the giant trees of the forest. Here I come, Plant Man. I was like, is he actually gonna let me fight him? Are we actually fighting him? No, he's gonna get away. Lame. What a lamer. I was kind of like, that's way too short for this dungeon for him to be immediately. Okay, I'm already annoyed by this guy. I don't like this guy. I don't know how to hurt this guy. No, I hate this guy. This guy's pissing me off. Oh my god, I hate this guy. This guy sucks. Okay, wait. I can kill him with this combo. Thankfully, I have enough targety, full screeny type of damage. My deck is so dang good. I'm prepared so fully for this. Where's Plant Man? Looks like he ran away. Lan, let's hurry back to the operating room. Oh my god, we have to go to Chisao's bedside. I mean, Mamoru's bedside. We're gonna battle him next to Mamoru. If Plant Man is standing here, I will be disturbed. Mamoru. How is Mamoru? The lock on this door won't open. We're stuck inside. If we don't do something soon, Mamoru could die. Is there anything I could do to help? Do you see the control panel inside the door? It's connected to this operating table. You can jack it. Back to the fighting plot scenario. I'm going to double check my note on my phone, see if I have any more movies I watched this week to talk about, because I want to talk about all the movies I watched. I want to, like, literally, like, you guys deserve to know what I've been up to. Mega Man Mamoru's life is depending on us. Oh, I also watched Black Panther. That's the last one I watched. I talked about Captain Marvel was better than I thought it would be. But she herself was very uncharming. The movie, like, had to work against Brie Larson, honestly. She was just so boring. But she did kind of have... It was just, like, a worse version of Thor. Literally. Specifically. Without the family drama.
I guess there was a little family drama, actually. Like, the reveal of her memory was kind of sort of interesting, I guess. Black Panther was really good, but I feel like it's kind of a little bit overrated. It's mostly good because it was interesting politically. A lot of superhero movies are horrible politically. By accident, most of the time. A lot of superhero movies accidentally endorse authoritarian politics. This is, like, not breaking new ground. Like, The Dark Knight, basically, is endorsing George Bush's, like, Patriot Act type stuff. This is, like, not breaking new ground. But Black Panther felt like it was, like, the first movie... I mean, not the first movie to, like, address this. Watchmen, back in the day, was, like, very political and, not even left-wing, not even, like, liberal. I don't even know if I would call it a liberal movie. But now there's, like, an attempt to make superheroes be, more politically aware and, like... not endorse authoritarianism, I guess. Like, Batman, the newest Batman is very broken up about being a CEO is a very complicated thing for him, and he struggles with his identity. So some people might think that one's kind of pretentious, I guess, but for me, it worked really well. I thought that Batman was really cool and interesting. Black Panther has one of the best balances of those two things. Okay, we just gotta do the pattern we were doing last time. Black Panther, it feels integrated really well into the in-universe politics of, like, Wakanda remaining, like, isolationist when they could save, like, so they could, like, elevate the African American community so heavily, and it's like Killmonger's right and stuff, you know. But it was very interesting. I felt like that elevated it a little bit higher, other than the fact that it was kind of just like your typical, like, superhero movie, like, I don't know, maybe it's like the Shala wasn't that cool or anything. Like, he didn't have... Okay, no, honestly, he was awesome. There were some scenes where he was very strong and, like... It was really good, but not my favorite is all. I think the politics of superhero movies are kind of interesting, but also just, like, accidental mostly. But Black Panther leaned into it, you know? In a good way. I also really liked the movie for having an actually good soundtrack, while almost every Marvel movie... Like, I like them a lot. I'm clearly obsessed right now. But they have some of the worst music ever. Like, the music is completely ignorable. What am I doing in here? Stomp Platman, you can do it, Mega Man. But Black Panther actually had some enjoyable music. Like, it had some cool hip-hop beats that kind of got you in the world a little bit more. I don't want to fight these guys. I guess I just have to start burning stuff to the ground. Can I get, like, multiple bros at once? I guess not. It's a virus. This seems really annoying. Do I have to check out 9 different panels? Oh my gosh, that's so many. Can I run? I don't feel like I can run from this fight. Okay, I'm gonna do my little dodge pattern. We get hit though. Okay, that's good. But yeah, I thought Black Panther was interesting because his struggles were different than most superheroes. Like it was like a political kind of war thriller, kind of, you know, like most superheroes are like just dealing with family drama or being a teenager or something. But T'Challa had to deal with like how his society, how his kingdom interacts with the world at large. It was like a much more complicated issue. So that was a pretty cool movie. But, oh my god. Stop playing. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought he just randomly said that. I'm running low on my energy is running out at this point of the stream. It is getting to the tired phase, and I guess I'm out of things to talk about a little bit. But there's always more things to talk about. Maybe it's just something other than Marvel bullshit. Earlier we were talking about what my favorite gay character is. Maybe it's time to talk about gay sex again. I've been thinking about, there's so many gay events in the area, and I'm like, I should go to one of these crazy gay events. But then I would, like, probably get STDs and it would be dangerous, so I probably shouldn't do that. But I'm not as involved with the gay community as I should be. I should do, like, crazy gay stuff while I'm young. And more nubile. I mean, no, I don't know what I mean. I just feel like there's a wasted opportunity to slut myself out that should be taking advantage of constantly. But alas, I'm not that social. I'd rather stay at home and play Mega Man all day. Sub memory. We can have more sub chips? I don't care about that. Wait, sub chips as in these? Why would I care about this? That's a useless upgrade. That's the worst upgrade ever. Unless it made this bigger. Nope. Alright, guys. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna try to finish this scenario, but I'm just, like, taking it easy, you know? It's just the slow ride to the end of the road. You know what I haven't done this week is I haven't really played many other games. I haven't really played very much Tokon because I'm not good enough at it. Or I guess the problem is that you have to get good at those type of games. Oh my god. Wait, they tell me exactly where it is. Four weeds, top left, top left. 8 weeds, second from the back. 4 weeds, top left. 8 weeds, second from the back. I'm sure that's supposed to be a really comprehensible hint, but I did not understand. 4 weeds, top left. Top left would maybe be here. Maybe? Oh my gosh, am I running out of fire chips? Oh my gosh, you have to start grinding for fire chips from the... What a weird scenario. You found something. Oh my god. Another heat I can use to... Okay, this is pretty annoying. What is this? Oh my god. I'm like losing my mind at how annoying this section is suddenly becoming. 8 weeds, second from the back. 4 weeds, top left, second from the back. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what that means. Top left, second from the back. What does it mean? Can I run away, please? Wait, I should just be saving and reloading after each one. I mean, that's really lame. But this scenario is kind of lame, so let's take advantage, I guess. I was letting myself get brain fried, and I didn't realize that there's an easy way out. Okay. Time to start cheating. Oh, I didn't need to cheating. No need for cheating. We found it. But if there's more, cheating there shall be. I can't wait for the cheating later. Shout out to cheating. Just kidding. Cheating is one of the worst things. Unless it's on a test. I just mean on your girlfriend. I'm so tired. I should talk about my own penis for once. Instead of talking about other people's penises, which I do all the time, I should buck up and be like, my penis is beautiful, guys. You don't understand.
Oh, I'm sorry for this unrepentant brain vomit. I'm like, what? How do I steer this ship back on course? Why is this tree here? You can just walk around it. The game designers took a day off of work when they put that tree there. See, I'm like addicted. I can't stop. I can never do it just once. 4 weeds, top left, top left. Okay, I think I understand now. To open the door, press the emergency button. This dungeon is kind of annoying me. I'm like not mentally strong enough for it. 3 weeds, middle, middle. Oh my god. I've like sat back up in my chair. I'm like ready to redouble my efforts. 4 weeds, top left, top left. But my brain is being fried by these riddles. I discovered this one book a while ago. Called Maze, I think it's called. It's like this super difficult maze. It's like a choose your own adventure novel where each page will give you other pages that you can travel to. And the goal of the book is to find the path to the center of the labyrinth and then back out in 16 moves, I think. Oh my gosh, can you see the button? Can you see it underneath the UI? Oh, I have to grind now. Okay. But the purpose of the book, there was like a $10,000 prize where you were supposed to submit your solution. These guys don't have fire, I don't think. And if you got the right solution, you would win $10,000, and nobody got it while the contest was going on. Or I think they did, but there was like a second part to the riddle where there's also a riddle written along the path. Visually, like there's hints dictating like a riddle that you're supposed to read, and then I don't know, it's just like the most convoluted schizophrenic book ever, where there's all these visual puns in every page. Every page has all these weird esoteric, like there'll be like a crow mounted to the wall or something, and like the light will be like streaming through the window, and it'll be like gliding on like one letter of like a book or something, and that letter is like part of like the anagram or something. It's just so esoteric, and it's cool to just look at the art. Like, I didn't get into the puzzle aspect because it was so incredibly schizophrenic and kind of mind-numbing. But some people have gone super crazy reading this book and getting obsessed with it. So it's kind of cool. I enjoyed looking at the art. The book is Maze. I forget who it's by. But it's the book that inspired Blueprints, the video game. That game is directly inspired by this book. No. How do I get rid of that guy? Oh, with my rat attack. My rat attack tech. Go, Ratty. Rat him out. You did it. Hooray. Did I get a chip I can use? No. Oh my gosh, I'm getting annoyed. This is so annoying. The grinding for chip part sucks. If we play 30 more minutes and I'm still grinding for chip, and then stream is over, I'll do it off stream. Okay, I don't think this guy has it. Yo, I might turn on Buster Max. Like, I'm so not about this. Let's heal ourselves, because that might affect what chips we get.
I'm about to bust her max. Haha. Joker, I hardly knew her. Haha. Okay, I'll use the sword to kill this guy. The sword to kill this guy. Oh my god, it didn't work. I'm blowing it. Okay. I'll use the yo-yo to kill this guy. I'll use the rat to kill this guy. Oh my god, it didn't work. Oh my god, I'm getting pwned. Oh my god, I'm crying. I'm crying tears, bloody tears. These bloody tears falling for 10,000 years. This nightmare just keeps getting worse. What a horrible night to have a curse. Oh my god. How do I kill this guy? Oh yes. I don't think it's gonna drop what I want because I took so long. Yes. And a fragment. Okay. Let's save again. Because I need it. I need to not grind anymore. Well, that was really dumb. Oh my god, there's so much more grinding to do. Can you see the button? No, you can't see it beneath. I kind of want to do this for off stream. I'm getting kind of annoyed with it. Aggressive grinding. Just making Mega Man walk in a circle. I guess I just gotta get in like a zen state with it. Like I gotta do this on stream regardless, because it's like story content, right? Like it needs to be on stream. Oh, can I use copy damage on that motherfucker? Would that work? Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Freaking that guy from earlier who told me to use this was so right. Copy damage is staying in the folder forever now. Copy damage is good. Thank you, chatter, who recommended copy damage earlier. Time for cheating. Okay, I don't remember what the last hint was. Middle? The hint was middle, maybe? This cheating is going to be so awesome. Okay, unless I got it on the first try. Oh my gosh, epic cheating activated! I've wanted to cheat for a while now. It's been a while since there's been some good cheating. Oh, I don't need to cheat this time. You found a recovery panel? What the hell? This part is so annoying. I kind of think I'm gonna get past this vine section, and then we might save right before Plant Man and finish Plant Man next time, so that we have something dramatic and exciting to come the fuck back to, 'cause this is like a very low level of excitement we have reached. So we've got to turn this bitch around. Make this pussy wet, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But not with those words, because I would never say that. Boop-a-doop. I really love... Cheating has made this part so... Imagine grinding 9 for these. 9 freaking men for this. The last one. The very last one. Oh my gosh, it's not even here. This part is so annoying. Give me a heat. Oh my gosh, yes. I can use that for my various purposes. You people, I can use you for my various purposes. Delicious. Yes! My delicious purposes! Yes! At least I'm still so awesome at this game. 3 weeds, middle. I don't need that information. 4 weeds, top left. I don't need that information. Wait, maybe that's the information I need. H for hungry. H for hornery. Oh my god, I did it. Yay! Oh my god, yay! This chapter is so slow going. Anytime I succeed is like fucking massive. No, that dick wiggle. That Dick Wiglinson. Dick Wiggle was funnier. I should have just left it at Dick Wiggle. Z. Okay. I gotta kill these motherfuckers. Will this instantly kill them because it's super duper strong against them? Super effective. Oh my god. Now I have to still kill them and I'm bored. I'm bored of you. OMG, die. I'm bored with you. I've got to get further than this. Oh my god, the stream's gone on so long that it's affected my voice. Oh no, this is really bad. If anybody came back and I was talking like this, it would be so embarrassing. Okay, but I'm just entertaining myself at this point. Yay! Wait, why was that good? What is this? Oh my god, yay! I'm like literally about to piss myself in joy. At the joy of a life well lived, I'm about to piss myself. OMG, yay! OMG, no! OMG, yay! Such complex feelings on this Mega Man stream. In the frickin' I've lost my mind phase. It's gotta be this one. Oops. Yes. Where is that? Did I do it? Is this section finally over? OMG. Oh my golly. Lan, we gotta get out of here, Lan. Let's go, Lan. Oh my god, let's get out of here, Lan. Okay, is this the path I opened? A special path I opened, please? Oh my god, it's Plant Man. Okay. Woo-hoo. Yeah. I got a song in my heart, motherfucker, and it's the song of Plant Man. Plant Man, you've seen your last day. I've already obtained the Tetra Code. What Tetra Code? If you don't know, allow me to fill you in. I'll fill your crack in. Phil McCracken, he's a great author. Ever heard of him? Anyway, the Tetra Code combined will awaken the beast. So the World Wide Webbia was after the Tetra Code all along. Precisely. Enough chit-chat. I have work to attend to. Namely, your deletion, Mega Man. Lan, he's coming. We can handle him. I shall enjoy plucking the petals from the wilting flower that is your life. Let's go, Mega Man. Battle routine set. Execute! That's my most epic battle routine set execute ever. Okay, we're gonna do the battle this time, and then we'll, because it's for me, I want it. I want it for me. I want Platman to die. Holy shit. It does that much? It does 800? I messed it up the second time. I think I did a different attack that was good. Holy shit, that did so much. Welcome back, final chatter of the night. We're about to finish the chapter. And I used my epic sword, and it did 800 damage, and I'm still in disbelief from that. Oops. I guess we have to try again and hopefully do it again better. But our folder is strong enough that we can do it. Our folder is so broken. Where's my strong attack? Wait, I should heal myself. That would have been in the bag if I didn't die. I mean, healed myself. I'll mostly heal myself. That's enough, I think. I have so many HP memories now. We found an HP memory episode this episode. That's so good. We're so good at this game. I'll hit him with the copy damage technique. Copy damage technique! I was gonna finish this fight without even knowing what he does. That would have been amazing, actually. Alright, we haven't used our actual folder the way it's meant to be used, which is like that. That's a 280 damage turn. That's delicious. And then we'll finish him with Hero Sword next turn. Yeah, our folder is insanely broken. Yes! Oh, it killed him! Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. That's the first performance for our folder. That's the first time I get to show off just how busted my shit has become. Mega Man! So powerful. However, the worldwide Wubbia has already acquired 3 of the Tetra codes. Just one more once we get that final Tetra code. The Beast Alpha will arise. This is the end. Farewell, Mega Man. It is time to bloom. Bright flower of the cyber world. I'm such a good actor, OMG. Give me the Emmy. Give me the Stremmy. The Streamer Emmy. Alpha, what kind of beast is that? That's a Magnet Warrior from Yu-Gi-Oh! Alpha, he is a Magnet Warrior. Mega Man, hurry, the operating system. Right. Done. Lan, I fixed the system. Oh my gosh, we get to see the child die now. We should be able to continue the operation. Oh no. His heart rate. That's all I have access to and it's flatlined. Oh my god. The operating system isn't fully functioning. It looks like it's out of energy. I have to sacrifice myself to save the operating system. The surgery equipment isn't functioning. Memory won't last. Transfer my energy to the operating system. I can't just sit here and watch a kid have to suffer my fate. Here I go. Oh my gosh, he's willing to sacrifice himself? He didn't say what'll happen to Mega Man. Here I go. Energy release mode. Oh my gosh, the hero. He can even power small fixtures. He heart palpitated him. What's the word? Defibrillator. The equipment is working again. Hooray. Mega Man, you crazy bitch. The operating system's working again. It worked. Mega Man, jack out. What was it? It didn't do anything to him. He just has that power. That's just a power he has. It doesn't seem like it does anything. 3 hours after the operation, Mamoru's surgery finished. Mamoru will be alright, right? The operation would have been flawless if we hadn't had that incident, but now we have to wait for him to wake up. Poor Mamoru. Oh no. Lan, the surgeon did everything he could. We just have to have faith in Mamoru and wait. Yeah, you're right. I'm sure he'll wake up soon. I hope so. Dang, this game is a great game. 5 hours later. Lan, wake up, wake up. Now's no time to sleep. Mamoru's coming around. We slept at the hospital. That's so nice. Just 5 more minutes. What? Really, Mega Man? Really quick, call the doctor. All right. Nurse. Wait, why are we alone with this? Anyway. For now, it appears the operation was a success. We'll have to keep him in the hospital for a while to observe him, but if everything goes well, looks like he can go home. I was hoping it would be left ambiguous and they would just forget about it and the game would end. Hey, Lan, Mamoru's trying to say something. You know, during the surgery, I had a dream. I could hear Lan calling my name, then I was surrounded by a blue light. Oh my gosh, we went into his mind. He looked just like Lan. He kept saying, don't give up, you can beat this. Dang. That's quite a feat for Mega Man to just revive a dying child. You don't need to temporarily revive a dying child. You promised a net battler after me, you got out of this. Well, Mega Man, now that Mamoru's fine, we should head home. Alright, Mamoru, we'll come again. There better be an optional net battle with Mamoru. And he better be super strong. It's been a while. How dare you contact me directly, human? I see your despise of mankind has not changed. However, do you remember our little agreement? In exchange for giving you the power to terrorize humans, you will assist me in accomplishing my goal. The time has finally arrived to implement Cybergeddon. I just thought you should know. So you will awaken Omega? Yes, but first I must obtain the final Tetra code. I may need to implore your service in the near future. I will contact you again when the time comes. Voomp. Just setting up the next villain of the week. I really like this villain. I like the chapter. Plant Man was kind of random. Not as good as the cowboy from the N1 chapter. The N1 chapter, I think, is probably going to be a series highlight. I think it'll be unlikely for a while that we get a chapter that good. Maybe the very end of the game. You know, the end of these games are always really good. Only one more Tetra code. It won't matter anyway. Destruction at the Net Society is nearly at hand. It's been a week since Dex moved, but that's weird that happened. When we all get together like this, it still seems like it feels like he's still with us. It's hard to believe that we're literally talking about him like he's dead. I know he'll come visit us soon enough. I'm sure he'll have a blast in his new town. Aw. Netopia is only a few hours away by my private jet. There you are, Lan. I like this winding down. I'm glad we finished the chapter. I was getting tired, but I'm glad we decided to finish. Lan, I've been looking for you. What is it, Miss Mari? Lan, I heard you resolved that worldwide Wubbia incident at the hospital. They said you'd be receiving a commendation. He did kind of kick butt. It's not easy to get a commendation. They want to hold an award ceremony for you at Slab. Oh my gosh, I should have been calling it Slab this whole time. What an obvious pun. An award ceremony at Slab? Lan, wait. There's something I want to tell you. What is it, Miss Maria? When I heard about the ceremony, I was both happy and frightened. Everything worked out fine, which is wonderful. But if it hadn't, Lan, being awarded is an honor. I'm proud of you. But please promise me you won't ever risk your own life. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. So long as you understand now, then go on and get. Alright, see you later. Yay, the chapter's over. Miss Marie, you were not part of this chapter. I don't care what you have to say. That's amazing. You're getting a commendation. I'm trying to talk to Yai. I like Yai better. Suddenly. Good for you. I've never gotten an award like that. I'm a little jealous. It's 'cause you don't do anything, yai. You just read book, eat hot chip, and lie. Hello, girl. I heard how you saved the hospital. I could never do something like that. It would be awesome if an NPC did have, like, a crazy thing that they just, like, bragged about. I'd believe it. Makes me think of Luigi having his own adventure in Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. That's one of the best NPC dialogue continuing running jokes ever. Recently saw a dangerous looking man with a red hair when I went to Scilab. I thought he said I recently saw a dangerous chair. But he said I recently saw dangerous hair. Anyway, I got very tired at the end of this stream. But it was still a fun stream talking about homosexuality and the nature of gayness. That was the main topic of today's stream. Along with the fun of the MCU, and next week I'm going to talk about Infinity War a little bit. I'm going to watch that and then Endgame, and maybe that'll be epic too. For now, stay epic, everybody. You are my community of cool people, and I love you all. For now, enjoy yourselves to the heights that you can. I've been trying to enjoy myself much more lately, and it's succeeding. I've been feeling good lately, so I hope you all can do the same. If you like the video, please like the video if you liked the video. Subscribe if you subscribed. Once again, I'm Sconchulous, and I'll see you in the next one.